Inhale, exhale. Listen to your breath. Allow your breath to go in your body, energizing your mind, your body. Relaxing your mind, relaxing every cell of your body. Keep on chanting Om in your mind. Inhale, exhale.
Oh, good.
Inhale and exhale. Deep breaths in and out. Deep breaths in and out. Take a few deep breaths in and out. Inhale, exhale. Let's all chant Om twice together before we start the class. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace be to all. Peace be to all. Peace be to all. Just rub your palms. Bring your palms against your eyes. Just bring your palms against your eyes. Feel the energy, absorb the energy from your palms into your eyes, into your body. Just inhale, absorb this divine energy from your palms. And very, very gently open your eyes. Namaste, everybody. I see so many of them are there. Namaste to all the IFYP students, to all the Ulu Yoga students. So as you all know, today's class is on chakra, but let me introduce for the ones who don't know me or are new here, let me introduce myself. My name is Dr. Kalpana Karya. I have been practicing yoga for the last 40 years, teaching for the last 40 years and practicing since I was 9 years old. I studied from my father and then from in the Himalayas. I was there for quite some time in the ashrams and tried to get the knowledge from all the many sages. Anyway, so today, as you all know, our topic is chakras and how to incorporate the chakras with our yoga practice, because most of you are, all of you in fact, they are becoming yoga teachers. And there are so many from yoga teachers training in Ulu Yoga, Alliance Yoga, and also from International Federation for Yoga Professionals. I'm in charge of the Kenya International Federation of Yoga Professionals. So anyway, that is my brief introduction. Sadanandji, would you like to say anything before I start today's lesson? Sadanandji?
Yes, madam.
Would you like to say something before I start?
Start करिए आप.
Okay, fine. All right. Okay. So the lesson will be both. You can keep on asking questions in between if there's anything. Now, I'm going to have a PowerPoint presentation here on the chakras. Now you see chakras. What are the chakras? Can I see? There's a PPT going on. Can I share the screen if you can? Okay. Sadanandji, I can't share the screen if you have to make me an admin. Okay, fine. That's okay. Can you all see the screen now? Can you all see the PowerPoint screen?
Process में दिखा रहा है madam.
Huh?
It's loading, ma'am.
Loading.
Okay, okay, fine.
हो गया विजय.
All right, so
Yes, we can able to see.
you're seeing it. Okay, thank you very much. All right, so chakra. What are the chakras? The chakras are basically, most of you all know by now, they are the wheels in the body, the energy centers in the body, which of course the doctors don't really believe much in chakras. You know, according to the allopathic doctors, they don't believe in chakras. They are not there physically. They're not in your physical body, but they are in your etheric body. Now, I'll explain to you first of all what an etheric body is, what a physical body is. You know, we have two bodies. The first body, it's earth. It's made of earth, water, fire, air, and ether, right? The gross body. And then we have the subtle body, which is mind, intelligence, false ego, atma, and paramatma. These are soul and super soul. These are the 10 elements, right? Panch Mahabhut, and the subtle body is made out of mind, intelligence, false ego, atma, paramatma. So our living body has these 10 elements like that joined together. But as soon as we die, the 5 elements of the subtle body leave, and these 5 elements are burnt, buried, you know, the cremation is done. We are only left with the other 5 elements in the body. So, but that does not mean we don't have a subtle. The subtle body is there in these chakras, the nadis, all that are in this subtle body. The meridians, when we work on the meridians of the body, the chakra has got a great impact on the meridians as well. We have 108 chakras in our body, but main ones are the 7 main chakras. After the 7 main chakras, what we've decided is, I think I'm going to have 5 sessions, 5 sessions every Saturday at the same time, and in which we'll be going through all the chakras, we'll be going through how the chakras affect your health, and asanas to deal with chakras, how to energize the chakras, the shushumna, the breathing, the pranayams connected with the chakras. So the 5 next sessions will totally be how to deal with the chakras, and you'll also learn about the other chakras, the minor chakras as well. You're the major chakras, the secondary, the primary chakras, the middle, and then the secondary. So 3 times. They are in 3 stages. So it means wheel. Chakra means the wheel. And these are the energy centers. So when the energy, when a wheel, whenever there's something round and it's moving properly, then that means even like you have a clock. Clock is a wheel and it's moving in its circle, and that everything is working well. But the minute those hands get stuck, that means that something is going wrong. Similarly, with the chakras, when the wheel is going, and now how do we know? And every chakra, the main 7 chakras, what you're going to deal with, has a corresponding deity has a corresponding mantra, has corresponding petals, has a corresponding color, has a corresponding element, like they are all affiliated. This Panch Mahabhut, earth, water, fire, air, ether, right, are affiliated with the chakras, same as the three doshas, the kapha, pitta, and the vata. All that is incorporated with the chakras. The minute his wheel is blocked, that means that the wheel is not spinning well. That means that there's something wrong with the chakra. You must have done something wrong. You must have eaten the wrong food. You've not exercised your chakra well, or the affiliated with the chakra. You must have that aspect. You must have done something wrong. So the chakra system, how it works today, is a very basic introductory uh, lesson. But then after this, we will go into the depth of it. The chakra system is complex network of energy channels connecting these wheels, and what happens with these wheels, connecting these wheels, is mapped throughout the whole body, right? And then it is mapped into the main, our nervous system, throughout our nervous system, because everything, even when I'm touching something, what happens? The nerves, it's affected with the nerve. Everything, talking to you is the nervous system, listening, everything aspect of the body is affiliated with the nervous system. Now now I'll go through each and every chakra very gently. But you see, we have three nadis in our body: the Ida, the Pingala, and the Shushumna. Now it is intertwined. You see, like when you have the Shushumna is in the middle, the Ida and the Pingala are now like this, overlapping it. You see, so when they're overlapping the Shushumna nadi, and when the flow of energy is okay through the Ida and the Pingala, and then the Ida is connected with our right nostril, the Pingala with the left nostril. Ida is the Surya and Pingala is the Chandra. And then you need to balance the Surya and the Chandra. You need to balance the sun and the moon in the body. So that is all balanced within the Shushumna Nadi. And Shushumna Nadi, when this energy is flowing well through all the three nadis, it awakens the central nervous system and allows the energy to flow. And that what happens. Can you all mute yourself, please? Somebody is not muted, please. So we need the energy flow, right? And now we've talked about this central nervous system in the body. So this here, in this chart, you can see how the chakras are in between the central nervous system in the Shushumna Nadi, but they are around the three nadis. You can see the chart. In this chart, I can just enlarge it to you, and that's the Ida, Pingala, and in between is the Shushumna. The yellow one is the Shushumna, right? And in between are the chakras. That is where they are. And every chakra has a triangle. Every chakra has a yantra. And so now so you can see all the seven chakras and the seven colors. The root chakra, what are the seven chakras? The root chakra, which is the Mooladhara chakra. Then we have the sacral chakra, the Swadhisthana chakra. Then this solar plexus chakra, the Manipuri chakra. The heart chakra, the Anahata chakra. Then you have the throat chakra, the Swadhisthana chakra. And then here you have the Agya chakra. And then Sahash chakra. Agya is the third eye chakra. Sahash is the crown chakra. I'll be talking both the terms, the Sanskrit and and of course the English as well. So now let's start with the Mooladhara chakra, the root chakra. Now this is our main food for breath. Our main food. What is our main food? Our main food is the breath. Okay, can you all hear me? Can you all hear me now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right. So our main food is breath, and Mool means root. All the chakras, Adar means the grounding, right? So this is a grounding जो हमको आधार देता है, सारी सब चक्र को आधार देता है. So it gives Adar means support to every chakra, support to the three nadis. That's why Muladhara chakra is extremely important, extremely important. The chakra represents grounding and survival needs. We all have our survival needs. We all need to work. We all need to have shelter. We all need to have security. We all need to have finances. Without finances, we cannot, we can't function in this world, right? So a good one to focus. Please mute yourself, please. Can everybody mute yourselves, please? I request you to mute yourself. So survival is like shelter and security. A good one to focus is if you travel a lot, if you don't have a fixed base, and also if you have financial problems, then you then always deal with the Muladhara chakra. That means your Muladhara chakra is weak. That's why Lakshmi is going away. Lakshmi is the goddess of finance, goddess of money, goddess of fortune. She leaves you, or she doesn't, she's not attracted. We need to attract Lakshmi, right? And that's how the Lakshmi, then it's also associated with the color red, and the support column, the organs are the kidneys, the legs, and the colon. These are the three main organs which affect whenever your Muladhara chakra is blocked. That means you have leg problems, you can't walk well, you have knee, your arthritis, your hip problems, all these leg problems, cramps in the body, edema, all that is associated with the Muladhara chakra. And so is our kidneys. Our kidneys are extremely important organs of our body. And our secretion of adrenaline, the hormone adrenaline is also affiliated by the Muladhara chakra. We'll go into details every week when we do one chakra in detail. It has 4 petals. It is red in color. It is 4 petals. Here, I even have a very big diagram here. You can see it's 4 petals. And the sound vibration here is lam. It's not lam. You don't say lama. Ma is silent. It's lam. Lam. That is the sound vibration. Now, where is this sound vibration coming from? There is a vibration there. It is vibrating. But where does this come from? And here I've just associated with, and this is because it is associated with the earth element, right? And the effect is stability, security, stamina, endurance, and the Kundalini energy arises here. And there you can see the nice picture of the Muladhara chakra and 4 petals, and it has a preceding deity. Every chakra has a preceding deity, and here the preceding deity is Lord, the Shivlingam, right? You have the Shivlingam with the Kundalini. The Kundalini, you see, the Swayambhuva Shiva resides here, and which is the Devi which resides here. The goddess which resides here is Sri Parmeshwari. Sri Parmeshwari. And this also controls the wind in the body, right? Swayambhuva, please, I request you to mute yourself. Swayambhuva Manush resides here, and it's like a whirlpool of energy. So energy starts at this point, right? And the world around the Kundalini is wrapped. The Kundalini, dormant Shakti. What is Kundalini? Kundalini is a 3.5 times I don't have something here which I can show you, but it's a 3.5 times coiled against the Shivlingam, right? And the tail is inside the mouth of the snake, the serpent. So the tail is inside the mouth like that. And as soon as you arouse your Kundalini Shakti, that is when the mouth opens and it starts. So that is important to arouse, and then I'll go into the detail next sessions. Now we come to the second chakra. Second chakra is the Swadhisthana chakra. In English, you call it the sacral chakra. This means, what does Swadhisthana mean? Swadhisthana means abode of the life itself. The whole life, because new life comes from life, isn't it? So the whole new life production comes from the Swadhisthana chakra. You see, men are infertile, women have infertility problems. Why? Because the abode of life itself is blocked. And when your abode of life itself is blocked, then how can you have progeny? How can you produce another child? Right? So, and that is why it is total. It is associated, of course, with the sexual organs, and it's located by the sacrum, a large piece of bone at the base of the spine, but above the coccyx. About your end bone is the coccyx, and then you have the sacrum, which is a fused bone, and it's right there inside it. And the chakra, what does it represent? It represents pleasure. It represents emotions. It represents balance in your life. Normally, we are so much imbalanced. Our mind is not balanced or balanced, and sexuality, So whenever and the sexual problems are also totally related to the Swadhisthana chakra. And the color here is orange. It's not totally orange. It's like the color of the sindoor, which we put on this thing. So it's color of the sindoor is associated with color orange and the reproductive, the prostate. Even when people have prostatic problems, men have problems with the prostate, women have cervical problems, menstrual problems, ectopic pregnancy, and women who can't conceive, the uterus problems, heavy bleeding during menstruation, less bleeding during menstruation. All these are connected with your sacral chakra. That is the Swadhisthana chakra. Yeah, and what do you have to meditate on? 6 petals. It's affiliated with 6 petals, and the sound vibration is a wum, wum, because the space there, the space and the space, the sound comes out from the vibrations inside the space. It is not an external sound, it is an internal sound which is always chanting. But then this wheel gets blocked when we do wrong things, bad habits, bad, oversleeping and not working well, and many things happen when we block this chakra. So later on during our, course, we will learn how to open each and every chakra. So here you can see it is the orange 6-petaled chakra. You can see it on that. Yep. And here, who is the preceding deity here? So it's sindoor in color. The element is water, god Varuna. Varuna is riding on this, with the earth, with Varuna on the crocodile. Goddess Ragini, Lakshmi, and Narayana is there. And what happens when you awaken this chakra? Yes, apart from the physical problems, you gain mastery over ahankar. Biggest problem we face these days is ahankar. Ahankar is the ego. I am this and I am that. And I want to do this. Everything is me and mine, me and mine. And this ahankar brings us into a very selfish person. We become selfish because we are concerned about our own self. And by awakening this chakra, ahankar is dropped. You'll see. Because with ahankar, it also says in the Bible that pride comes before a fall. Ahankar means pride. Pride comes before a fall. If you have ahankar, you're going to fall down. And by awakening this chakra, it will protect you from this big turmoils of falling down in life. And that is so important. So that is why you have to try and gain mastery over your ahankar. We are not this body, we are a soul. we're talking now even about the subtle body. Yes, the subtle body is eternal. Mind, intelligence, false ego, Atma, Paramatma is eternal. But what is not eternal is this physical body that is temporary. And by awakening this chakra, it makes us understand who we are, right? And our ahankar gets dropped. The false identification of this body provides seeker with poetry, right? And so that is what is about this chakra. Now, so, and again, it has 6 petals, and I've already told you that. So now we come to the third chakra, which is the solar plexus chakra. Solar plexus is the Manipuri chakra. What does money mean? I think people in India, in the I5, you all know money is the most expensive jewel. It's not even a diamond, it's a jewel. Where is this money found? It's found on the palate of a Nag Devta. Nag Devta, the female serpent. It is on the palate. And usually you see sometimes when you see a snake, it's got this greenish luster, you know, green, yellow twilight going on. And that means that that snake has the money. The minute that snake dies, it swallows that money, right? And you cannot get it. But people who have it, it's extremely expensive, and that's why it's called Manipura Chakra. Manipuri means we also have that in our, just the way a snake has it on the palate. And the real Manipuri, when you get it from the snake, people have tried to kill the snake before it dies and removed it from the mouth, which is very, very, you know, dangerous this thing. But people go through that danger just to get this money. And similarly, we have that money in our solar plexus. This is the money where our birth started. We were connected to our mother in the solar plexus, and we were getting our food from our mother in the solar plexus. But we forget this, and that is why we block our solar plexus. When you block your solar plexus, you know, we say this the pichoti, your pichoti moves out, and of course through yogic practice you can bring it back into its place. So it is located by the belly, not on the belly button, but a little bit, a few centimeters above the belly button. The chakra represents our willpower and assertion. Normally, I think how many of you will go through that you don't have a strong willpower. I want to do this. No. And the minute somebody else comes, nahi, chodo na, abhi ye kar lo na, chalega, this, that, you know. You say, okay, translated, just do this, leave it, it's okay. And you end up losing your willpower, and you end up doing the wrong things because of bad association. Biggest this thing of willpower is bad association. Or even when you want to do something, you'll not have a strong will to do it. Even like meditation, you'll sit in meditation, but your mind is always flickering here and there. So this makes your assertion stronger. It is yellow in color and associated with the pancreas, the liver, and the stomach. People have problem with the stomach, IBS, you know, especially people with IBS problems should really work on their Manipuri chakra. Liver problems, cirrhosis of the liver, you know, so many problems. The pancreatic, you know, you have so many problems in the pancreas, and which we will go into all the details of all the illnesses affiliated with this later on. And it has 10 beautiful petals. 10 petals, yellow in color, and the sound vibration here is Ram, Ram. That Ram. Now I'll talk to you another lesson about each and every sound vibration. One lesson we have only for the sound vibrations, that how does the sound vibrate, where does the tongue touch, and where it affects in your body. Okay, so the Manipuri, the element fire, is associated with the fire. Hamara Agni, the fire, and associated with hunger, right? When you feel hungry, thirsty. to activate this chakra, one should meditate on the triangular mandala. We have the special mandalas which you'll learn later, and on the Vishwanara, which shines like the rising sun. This is affiliated with the rising sun. In the middle lies the this one, and this which form of Lord Shiva is here. It's Rudra. One of the main Rudras are in the Manipura chakra. So, and Goddess Lakini, who provides all good things, one who meditates on this chakra, have sorry, this was the other one. Okay, have the speech on the tip of the tongue. It's also associated with happiness. This is the chakra of happiness. Whenever we get distressed, we block our chakra. Whenever we get any bad news, we block this chakra straight away. Kuch ho jata hai, peet mein, like it just curls, and your stomach, you have maybe running stomach, running motion. There's something happens in your abdomen when you get bad news, when you're scared of something, fear. All that is affiliated with this chakra. Now we come to the heart chakra, the Anhata chakra. What does Anhat means? Non-stop breathing. The chakra of the Pana energy. This is located centrally near the heart. The chakra represents love, unconditional love, not conditioned loves. Lekin these days, what is there? आजकल क्या है? Conditional love. मेरे लिए ये करो तो I'm good for you. मेरे लिए नहीं करो तो my love is finished for you. The love should not be like that. Love should be unconditional. प्रेम में कभी conditions नहीं होता है. जिसको आप प्रेम करो उसके लिए conditions नहीं रखना है. You don't keep conditions that after a while you love somebody so much, but this person didn't do this for me, or my birthday didn't get me a gift. Now it's a big fight. Or why is he disturbing me? He's doing this or she's doing that. And then it goes on from one argument to the other argument to the other. You might say, but what if the other person argues with me? Then what do I do? Open your heart. Open your heart chakra. Have blinkers. And you project positivity. Please, or pray for the person. Please, God, give him the strength. But don't break a relation. You don't break the relation just because your conditions for somebody whom, into inverted commas, loved before, your conditions were not fulfilled and you break them. Then you block your heart chakra. You can only open your heart chakra by giving everyone unconditional love. Not just your near and dear ones. Love, it says in the Bible, love thy neighbor as thyself. So who is your neighbor? Who is your neighbor? Is a person living next to you your neighbor? Or who is your neighbor? And everyone, even somebody walking on the street next to you is your neighbor. A guest comes and sitting next to you is your neighbor. A dog passing by you is your neighbor. A cat, animals, plants around you are your neighbors. So spread positive love for everyone, for nature, for the plants, for the animals. Don't be cruel and slaughter animals and eat them. Be kind to animals. Be kind to everyone. And you see, kindness comes from you. When you see this person is so rude to me, he's so unkind, but something is projected from your heart. So project that positivity from your inner self to everyone around you, and you see how beautiful your life will become and how beautiful the life of people around you will become. It might not happen straight away, but you have to have patience. And you see, gradually, you will step up to that position where you only have love, love, and love. That's it in your life. So unconditional love, acceptance. When can you get unconditional love? When you accept things in your life. Accept whatever others are doing wrong. Excuse me, please mute yourself, please. I request you to mute yourself. Okay, please. Most humble request. Then compassion and intuitiveness. So you have compassion for people suffering. People who are at a lower class than you, have compassion. Don't keep on screaming and shouting at them just because you are at a higher platform in your job, in your house, maybe in your yoga class when you're teaching and you're a teacher and your students. Don't scream and shout at the students. Teach them in a very humble way. There's two ways of everything, right? Either गुस्सा करके तुम सिखाओ or you know शांत होकर. So that's why we say peace be to all. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. We say 3 times because teach others in a shant mode of mind, not with an aggressive force. No, right? And you see how beautiful your heart will open up. Your heart chakra will open up. You'll never have any problems with your heart, with your circulatory system, with your pulmonary, your arteries, your veins, your ribcage. Everything will be at a very distinct when you have already tried to awaken the anhata, the undestructible sound, right? This is your heart chakra, green in color. Why is it green? Because it has the color of Mother Earth. Mother Earth is green. Mother Earth is unconditional. Prithvi Devi hai. Up, whatever you do on Mother Earth, you know, she still tolerates. People are slaughtering, murdering, and doing all sorts of nasty things on Mother Earth, but she's still tolerating. And she's still giving love. She will not say, I'll give my vegetables and the whatever is growing from me only to people who are kind to me and the rest. She's not discriminating. She still loves us, no matter what we do. And what are we doing? You know, one thing, when we're coming to Mother Earth, I want to request you all, never spit on Mother Earth. Never spit. Wo maa hai. She's our mother, right? We have 7 mothers, right? And she's one of our mothers. And even if you pass stool on a mother, she'll clean the child. You pass urine, she'll clean the child. But when the child spits on the mother will feel offended. Imagine somebody spits on your face. It's rude. It's very offensive. But what are we doing? I'm in many places, I think in India, it's more they eat this good kind of people spitting on her. And that's why we get our reactions. We get our heart chakra blocked when we even spit on Mother Earth. So swallow your spit, go to a sink, take some tissues and remove it and throw the tissues, but not directly to Mother Earth. Treat her just the way you treat your own mother. She is one of your mothers, yeah? So that's anhata, unstruck sound. Anhata also means unstruck sound. This is the chakra for love and compassion. Upward and downward moving triangle, that will come to later. It has the mandala. It fulfills the seeker with wish fulfilling tree. Whatever you wish, when you have your heart open, becomes your reality, right? The root sound of the wind, and then the abode of Lord Shiva, fear dispelling. It removes the fear from you. It has the beautiful Lord Shiva in the Kailash, you know, in the white mountains. So you see the white mountains, you see the green, and the goddess there is Kakini. Kakini is also another form of Ma Durga. One who activates this chakra becomes extremely lovable and gains control over high level of focus and will in the world. So it is so important, this chakra, honestly. And you start with loving others. Don't have any discrimination. Okay, then we come to the throat chakra. The throat chakra is located in the throat. This chakra is about communication, creativity, truthfulness, and more reliable person. Now, what does this signify? You know, what is the disease is affiliated with the throat. One main one, I'll tell you, coronavirus, which is everywhere now. You master your throat chakra, and I guarantee you, you will not get coronavirus. Guarantee. But master your throat chakra. Very important. Our 5 types of breath. You know, we have the pan, apan, saman, bayam, and yuktam. Yukta, that is the throat air. And when you master this, you will not get any illnesses with even just barely sore throat and illnesses connecting with your metabolism. Your thyroid gland is here. Excessive secretion of thyroxine or less secretion causes what? Hyper or hypothyroidism, right? And this controls the flow of thyroxine into your bloodstream. So whenever people have thyroid problems, try and control. And even normally if you have, try and control this. Now, how do you do that? One main thing, truthfulness. Be truthful. Be truthful to your own self first. Be truthful to yourself. हम हमारे self पे ही झूठ बोलते हैं, right? So be truthful to your own self. Please mute yourself. I think it's Jana. Please mute yourself. Okay. Be truthful to your own self and then truthful to others. It's extremely important to open up this chakra. And then, what else? Stop screaming and shouting at people. That anger management. What do we do when we scream and shout, you did this to me and you did that and blah, 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 blah. Somebody does little to you and you'll blast. This totally blocks this chakra, your heart chakra, your solar, all these chakras get blocked. But the worst thing which gets affected is the throat chakra. So control your anger. How to control our anger even we'll learn during the course, right? Control your anger. Do not scream and shout. Acceptance. Breathe and accept, and then work on your uditya, the breath from the throat. Work on that breath, and you'll see gradually be able to open up the chakra, right? And so, of course, the color is blue, like the ocean, like the lake, like the sea. Sea blue color, beautiful color. The organs associated are thyroid, hypothalamus, throat, and the so all these are the connected with that. It has 16 petals, and the sound vibration here is hum, hum, and the form of Sadashiv, Shivji with 6 heads is here. 6-headed Shivji is here. And of course, Goddess Parvati and the elephant is here. So you can see how the whole mandala is and how it is affiliated. It's pit of the throat, powers of speech, health, smoky purple. This is now the, okay, yeah. Goddess Sakini, feminine deity, one who constantly meditates on this chakra, attains a peaceful mind, becomes not. Now this, we are coming to the third eye chakra, okay? The third eye chakra. What is the third eye chakra? It is purple in color, located in the center of the brain at the cross section found between the eyes, just above the ears. So you have to really, just above this. So this is your ears, just above the ears, this, and then there's a cross section here between your brain, and this is the cross section, and this is where it is situated. Okay, so the third eye chakra. Sometimes some people say it's here or here, but no, it's exactly, you have to see where the cross section is. And what does this chakra do? This chakra represents wisdom, imagination, intuition, and an ability to analyze and perception in life, the truth in the world. It gives you the knowledge, the inner knowledge as to who you are. Where do you come from? What is your purpose in life? We all have been sent here for a purpose, but we've forgotten our purpose, and we're so entangled in, our daily chores that we forget what we've been sent here for. But each one of us have been sent here to hold hand of another. A chain, when you have a chain, it's all intellect, right? Coil hota hai, intellect, right? And then if one only breaks, the whole chain, sab beats nikal jata. Similarly, we are all interconnected. And we all, even one person you have to realize. Maybe you've been sent here for that particular reason. So the color here is indigo, and it's associated with the pituitary glands, the nose, the ears, the pineal gland, and behind here, the sinuses, migraines. So all these physical illnesses in the body are. Please mute yourself. I don't know. So all these are affiliated illnesses of the face are affiliated with the third eye chakra. How to awaken it, and it has 2 petals, only 2 petals. Here we had 16, here we had 12, but now we have only 2 petals, right? 2 petals. When you open, you feel the third eye chakra here. The reason we do the tilak, we do this tilak, right? You see this tilak? Why do we do it? It's not any religious this thing that because you belong to this religion, you belong to that religion, somebody does red, somebody does this, somebody does, but it's nothing to do with religion. It's to do with your third eye chakra. As soon as you do the tilak, you're protecting your third eye chakra, and you have your third eye chakra placed here, and it balances it, it balances it. It even allows you to allows you to think better, gives you more wisdom when you do even if you don't, you can even just do a water tilak, and that even, but the certain sand used here are very, very cooling for the body. It's called Gopi Chandan. It's extremely cooling. You can even use just Chandan, the sandalwood paste. You can use the kumkum, any of those which are very cooling. You just put, because you don't want to heat like the Lord Shiva. He opened his third eye chakra, and as soon as the third eye opened, there's this even destruction. So you don't want to open it. You want to open it, but you want to at the same time protect it, and this protects it, right? So the color indigo is associated with this, and then it is 2 petals. Okay, now we come. All right, I've already spoken to you about this. Here is the third eye chakra. You can see 2 petals, and there's only 1 triangle there. The mandala is only 1 triangle, right? That's the Agya chakra. The Agya means command. Root sound is Gna. Gna, which means knowledge. Gnan, Gnan. Where does Gnan come from? Agna. It's not Agya, actually it's Agna, the way you pronounce it. But of course now with everybody in the world, the accent differs. But you can call it Agya, Agna, third eye, it's fine. But it's Agna chakra, which is the Gyan related. 2 petals, associated lies of the Shakti. And here, which are the 2 deities which lie, right? It is Ma Shakti, called Hakini, right? And she is the goddess of pure knowledge. Hakini is also another form of Ma Saraswati. The masculine deity here is Manas, the mind. The mind can be your best friend, or the mind can be your worst enemy, says the Bhagavad Gita. So try and make friends with your third eye chakra. The pranam mantra here is Om, but it's not both ways Om. Om are in 2 forms. Here even you have Om here, but here it's Am. Ma is soft. A is a little bit longer. O is the longest, right? And when you come here, you say Aum. The Saharsha chakra is the longest. Okay, so for now, visions of amber, of flames, and sees brightening the rising sun. Okay, the only chakra to be found now, we come to the last chakra, 5 minutes, Saharsha chakra. Saharsha chakra is the only chakra which is not inside us, which is above. It's here, situated above. You can see even in this this picture, it's above where the Om is, right? Yeah. So it's affiliated here with the spiritual, your spirituality, your etheric body, your spiritual body. And the chakra to be found outside the physical body is located just above the head, what is considered our spiritual body, because we have the auras. You know, our body is not just this. It doesn't end here. It doesn't end here. It's got a magnetic field around us. This magnetic field, it's got auras around us. The auras is also the 7 colors of the chakra, right? The magnetic, and that auras, what are these auras? These are the magnetic field around the body. And this is inside that magnetic field, because when you have the magnetic field, there has to be some controller there as well, right? So that is here. And sometimes when you just keep your hand here, you're meditating, you can literally feel that chakra, right? And there's no physical organs associated with this chakra, but it connects you to the spiritual world. It connects you to your divine. And we need to open this chakra to connect ourselves to the divine, because we are all temporary here, but we are all still part and parcel of the divine. The huge, massive Sahasrara chakra is the Lord. And our little chakra here is little, like you have the huge ocean of water and you have a little drop of water. But when you take it to the laboratory and you want to know how much salt content is in this, or what minerals are in the water of the ocean or of the lake, then you don't take the whole ocean. You don't take buckets and buckets. You just take a little drop, a little, bottle full, and you take it to the laboratory and you know what the ocean has. Similarly, this little chakra is affiliated with a huge universal, subconscious universal power, which you can call God. You can call God in any form, whichever you're, but then, of course, ultimately, there's only one. Yeah. So there are no physical, this thing associated. The color here is violet initially, but then that violet is in the inner core, and then it moves, and it expands into all the other colors. So it expands into thousands of different petals and thousands of different colors. It's so beautiful, right? It has thousands of petals because that is the connecting to the Ananta Shesha, connecting to the Supreme. And that is where the mandala here, you can even see how the crown chakra is, and how to, now, okay, so what are the, first I'll just tell you the benefits. Of course, I've told you, improves your health, improves your concentration, relaxes mind, body and soul, and then reveals your true identity. These are the advantages, just in a nutshell, of how to open the chakras. And then what are the methods? They're breathing into every chakra, their visualization techniques, sound vibration techniques, the asanas, certain asanas, all that are affiliated to this. Now you can even, there are certain suksham vyayams exercises, which I think you all are aware of. The suksham vyayams which we do are, what is sukshma? Sukshma means our subtle body. Yeah, Bharti, I'll send it to you. Okay, just send me your number and I'll send it to you. So the Shuksham Vyayam exercises are for the subtle body. Shukshma means the subtle body, not the gross body. So when we do all the Suksham Vyayams, there are 48 Suksham Vyayams, but there are certain ones which are, affiliated with the certain chakras. So the 7 chakras are connected. Certain are okay, not for this, but these are all affiliated to our etheric body. And that's what you have to work on. Special pranayam techniques. There are special breath. You have the embryotic breath. Embryotic breath is connected with your solar plexus, and then you have your Buddhist breath. You have so many different aspects of breathing to balance the chi, and this is how you can activate your chakras, right? Certain meditation techniques. There's so many different meditations which will lead you through for the energizing of the chakras. And of course, the sound vibrations, and reciting the slokas associated with these chakras. These are all the slokas are actually, you find them in the Shastras, the Nirupanam. You must have heard of the Nirupanam Shastra, that Nirupanam Vedas, that reveals to you the slokas of every chakra, the Sanskrit slokas. There's so many Sanskrit slokas affiliated with each and every chakras. So there are many ways to awaken, but now time is up, and what happens is, let's just do a 5-minute meditation. I finished the 7 chakras theory. I was supposed to do a longer meditation, but I think the explanation took a bit longer. So let's just all of us sit straight, deep breaths in and out. And for next Saturday, so for the next 5, this was an introduction. Next 5 Saturdays, same time, 12 to 1, we will continue the lessons of the chakras. Whoever is interested, please do join in to go into the in-depth study. I'll give you more notes and more mantras and more, therapies and all these therapies. There are many other therapies as well, how to awaken the chakras. And gradually you can utilize it for your students, you utilize it for your own self, and you see how beautiful you'll feel, how happy you'll feel. Ultimate, they are all endeavoring for happiness. But what is true happiness? Inside. And when you open our chakras, when we are healthy, health is our greatest wealth. Health is our greatest happiness. If you're sick and you have tons of money, or your big palace, or wherever you're staying, but if your health is not okay, you cannot enjoy anything in life. Nothing. You can't even enjoy a relationship in life. Yeah. So 12 to 1 is Kenyan time, Bharti. What we did today, 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock, Kenyan time. It's today where I am in Kenya. That's fine. Okay, so let's all start with a meditation. Just sit straight. It's just a simple meditation to visualize the colors. Just a 10-minute meditation. Okay. Sit straight, deep breaths in and out. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Just take a few deep breaths in and out. You can put your video mode on if you want. Inhale, exhale. Inhale into your Muladhara chakra. Visualize a beautiful 4-petaled red lotus at the Muladhara chakra. Visualize this 4 petals opening, opening, opening. 4 petals opening. Beautiful red colored Muladhara chakra. And now visualize a beautiful, beautiful orange lotus at the sacral chakra. 6 petals opening. Breathe into every petal. Breathe into every petal. Now visualize a beautiful 10-petal yellow lotus at your solar plexus. Opening, opening, opening. Opening. Beautiful Manipuri chakra. And now visualize Manipuri chakra, 10 petals, yellow lotus. Now visualize a beautiful 12-petaled green lotus at the heart chakra. Breathe into it. Breathe into it. 12 petals, heart chakra. Breathe into the heart chakra. Projecting positive love. Love for everyone, not just love for your near and dear ones. Love for everyone. Now, visualize the beautiful 16 petals in your throat chakra. Sea blue in color. Inhale and exhale into your throat. Inhale and exhale into your throat. And now visualize each and every petal. Visualize the beautiful 2 petals in the center of your forehead, indigo in color. Now visualize thousands of different color, violet first, petals above your head into your Saharsha chakra. Inhale and exhale into your Saharsha chakra, your crown chakra. Sound vibrations of Om from the crown chakra, Agya chakra. Inhale and exhale into every chakra. And now just take a few deep breaths in and out. Keep on chanting Om in your mind. Very, very gently, just take a few deep breaths in and out. Become aware of your breathing. Become aware of the state of your mind. Let's all chant Om together before we open our eyes. Deep breath in. Palms together in the center of your chest. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Peace be to all. Peace be to all. Peace be to all. May there be unity and peace amongst everyone. Please protect the cows. Just rub your palms. Bring your palms against your eyes. And very, very gently open your eyes. Thank you all very much. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much. We'll have question and answer and everything next Saturday. So for 5 more Saturdays, we'll have a certification course on the chakras. we need to go for more lessons, we'll do it every Saturday. It'll be at the same time. Yeah. Okay. All right. Any other questions or queries or slide?
Hello.
Fine.
Hello.
Yeah. Yes.
Hello.
Diana.
Ma'am, Swati
Yes.
from this side. Thank
Yes,
you so
Swati.
much, ma'am,
Thank you.
for very informative and excellent session. Thank you so
Yes.
much.
Thank you. Thank you.
I hope everybody enjoyed the session.
Everybody okay? Right. Okay. At 7 o'clock in the evening, we have some listening, but anyway, I'll post it on the group. Thank you so much. I have to go. Thank you.